Alright, hello everybody. We are just getting this match set up with our Hanover Horde A team taking on the Marvels from Madison, Wisconsin. So it should just be a couple more minutes here. Let's get set up and we'll be right back. So stick with us. Alright, welcome everybody. We are just getting started here with our Hanover Horde A team taking on the Madison Marvels A team from Madison, Wisconsin. So thanks for joining us. Just had the kickoff. A little back and forth. Our A team is made up of Guard Dog, Bunch of the Hunch, and Texies. So should be a really good match. Madison always brings a really good quality team. So fight Guard Dog with a shot, and did that Madison knock it in there. Last second opportunity there. You see he's going to drive it up into the corner. They're going to miss on a couple double commit. They've got somebody working their way back, unable to clear for the goal. Guard's going to be able to punch it in there. 1-0 for Hanover. Right, here comes the second push here. That's going to be a pinch. It's going to fall to the Madison side of the field. They're going to try to clear, but Guard Dog's right there. Hard shot, but they got somebody right there in net to knock it away for the Marvels. Bunch of Hunts is going to do a nice pass off the wall, but they're going to come up and challenge it. That's going to pinch to the far side of the field. Shot on goal, but they got a couple of the Horde members, including Guard Dog back there, to knock it back, clear it down their side of the field. He's going for that pinch. Unable to really redirect that, but you got Bunch of Hunts coming in. Knocks it high. One Jester from Madison able to knock that away. Guard Dog coming up here along the side. He's going to drive it towards the goal and knock it in. Nice carry through the corner there. Nice control. You can see Texies does a nice redirect. He's going to rotate out of the way. Guard Dog's going to redirect it. A couple quick touches to kind of reset the angle. Drive it into the goal to give them a 2-0 lead. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left on the clock. Driving in here, pinch. That's going to fall to the far side of the field. Bunch is coming up to threaten, but they get a piece of it just before he's able to really convert on that. Good centering attempt here. But with the demo of Texies, they're going to have to reset and recock here. Going to be knocked the other way. Bunch of Hunches back there, though, to keep it on the Horde side of the field. Bunch of the Hunts going to drive up, redirect towards the goal, but one of the Madison Marvels is there to knock it away. Pinch across the sidewall. Going to drift towards the Madison side of the field, but Texies is back there, smartly punch it away, drive it into the corner. So an early couple goals here by the Horde, and followed up with a third for Guard Dog, his hat trick. He's got 3 goals on the game so far. You can see a bunch of the Hunts driving across the corner here. Nice centering pass to Guard Dog, who's just going to redirect it enough to drive it into the corner there. Give the Hanover Horde a 3-0 lead. All right, charging in both sides here. Center field is going to go to the far side. And drift towards the net, but knocked away. Shot on goal there by a bunch of the Hunch, but that's going to be, again, knocked away by the Madison Marvels. Guard Dog's going to drive it into the friendly corner. Bunch of Hunch is going to knock it to center, but they are going to do a nice job clearing that one out and away. Good shot there by one Jester, almost knocked away there at the end by one of the Horde members, but they're going to be able to tip that thing home and knock it in. Right, both teams charging in here. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. I'm going to drive down here to the corner. Guard's going to try to keep control of this, keep it in. Nice centering attempt here, but Madison, nice job rallying back to knock that one away. Another good shot on goal there by Madison, and they're gonna shorten this lead up, make it a 3-2 lead for the Horde. They're gonna chase this one up off the top wall. Nobody's rotated back for the Horde to be able to get back in time. You see Bunch gets there, but a little bit too late. So a little bit of an overcommit there by the Horde team. A little bit breakdown in the rotation is going to let the Marvels back into this thing. Texie's charging up to get that one. He's playing from home today. Feeling a little bit under the weather. There's been a lot of sickness going around. But one of the beautiful things about esports is the ability to play from home. Dangerous there. They were able to clear it across the front of the net here. And a nice redirect there by Guard. And a nice challenge to keep down their side of the field. Good opportunity here. Texie's going to center this one. But Madison's able to knock it away. Good job by Bunch to go up and get a piece of that. Keep it in the territory. He's going to try to redirect there. A couple players coming in. Texie's going to take the shot. It's going to hit high off the back wall. He's not going to be able to get that double tap. Still doing a good job keeping it on that side of the field. Hanover's trying to nurse this lead. They had a 3-0 lead at one point, but Madison's battled back quick succession. Couple goals. Good shot there off the back wall. Just a little bit high of the crossbar, though. And that's going to drift down to the far side of the field for Madison. And another shot there by Madison. They're going to tie this thing up 3-3. So 3 unanswered points here by the Madison Marvels. Driving off that back wall and then a tip in the front direct. You see a couple of the streaking players of Hanover coming across the front. Try to knock that one away. But Madison able to get it in there. Alright, this is going to bounce off the side wall there. Texie's going to try to get a piece. Unable to get a piece off that side wall. This could be dangerous. Nobody picks up that rebound. But fortunately, a couple of the Hanover Hordes there in the net able to knock that thing away. This is going to drift up and over the net, but knocked the other direction by Bunch of the Hunch. A little bit of a miscommunication and rotation here for the Horde, but it looks like they're starting to settle down a little bit. This team historically starts a little bit slow before they really start to kind of hit their groove. Good redirects and tips here, but that's going to be knocked away by Madison. Guard Dog's going to go up and go and keep that in the corner here. But a nice job by Madison team to dribble it up and over to keep it to get it down that side of the field. Good opportunity here as this streaks across the net. Good shot on goal, and Bunch of the Hunch is going to knock it in there. Madison tries to tip it away, but actually redirects it to the far corner. Didn't quite get enough of a piece as Bunch of the Hunch comes streaking in. Off the player again. They didn't get enough, and that is going to go into the goal and give the Hanover Horde a 4-3 lead. All right, charging in from both sides here. That's going to pinch to the top. Bunch of Hunch is going to take this up and over the top, send it to the far side of the field with just 24 seconds. They just need to nurse that lead, so there's probably going to be a lot of bump and a lot of defensive play for this Hanover team. And they're rotating quickly back on defense to make sure that they're not leaving their net untendered as they've done a couple times in this game. Just 8 seconds left. Hanover, nice redirect there by Bunch to put this thing away. Just really solid touch on the ball here, coming off the side. Gets a little bit of air underneath it again. Those direct shots, those arching shots to the far sides of the goal are often the hardest to defend. So he's going to punch that in there, give them a 5-3 lead, and pretty much assurance that they've won this thing at this point with just 5 seconds here on the clock. This thing will touch the ground, and this game will be over. So the first round is going to go to the Hanover Horde. Nice job. GG's all around. Great round of play by our friends from Madison. And we'll take a short break. We'll be right back, and after these short messages. Alright, welcome back. We are back for round 2 here. Hanover Horde taking the 5-3 victory on round 1. Let me type that score in there so I remember. And a quick score, 3 seconds into the match with Bunch of Hunch. I looked down for a second. Texas comes in, gets the pinch. Slow follow-up here by Bunches. 2 of the players from the Madison Marvels commit to try to get that ball. And Bunch is able to tip it up over that defender to give the Horde a good start lead here for this match. If you're just joining us, the Horde are in orange. The orange and the Madison Marvels are in blue. There they go with a nice redirect towards the net, but Guard Dog's back there for defense. Good challenge. Getting just enough of that ball to drive it up here around the corner. That's going to fly to the far side of the field. Bunch of Hunch is going to go up, redirected towards the center. Texas comes streaking in, unable to get a handle on it. So Bunch is going to have to rotate back here on defense. And they have plenty of time to get back. Good dribbling attempt there by the Madison Marvels. But the Horde was ready for it. That's going to redirect towards the net, but Texas is going to do a nice job driving it towards the friendly corner there. Guard's going to peel it off that back wall and send it towards their side of the field. But solid challenges here by this Madison team. Good shot, but Texas, good job. You can tell the Horde are really starting to solidify the rotation here, where they need to be, when they need to be there. Oh, good challenge and redirect, but good job by Guard Dog to streak across to save that one. That could have been really dangerous. It's going to drift towards the front of the net, but Bunch is going to knock it down far side field. Their defender's not going to be able to get back there. It's going to tip off the front of his car into the far side corner of the net. So great job there by the Horde to change the field. Long range shot there by Bunch. They were unable to get back there and defend in time, and it's going to give the Horde a 2-0 lead. All right, challenging in here. It's going to go down the Horde side of the field. Texas redirect, but one of the players from Madison was there to deny it. Guard's going to go up and challenge that one. Just doesn't have enough in his car to be able to get there before the opposing player. Bunch, nice job changing the pace of the ball, dribbling that to the far side of the field. Texas going to go up, redirect to the far side. It's going to drift far side, far corner. Bunch is there for the redirect there off the back wall. Guard Dog goes up, unable to reconnect on that pass. But this is going to stay on the Horde side of the field. They're unable to clear it. Guard's going to go up, try to do some magic with that one. Does a nice job denying it. Here comes a couple of players streaking across. Almost got the friendly tip from the Madison Marvels. But the Horde doing a good job keeping the ball on the opposing team side of the field. They do a good try there by the Marvels to try to knock it in. But the Horde, as usual, on a solid defensive rotation right now. Seems like they're really starting to come together with this rotation. Texas, nice shot, but a challenge there by Madison Marvels. Guard Dog unable to get a tire on that one. That's going to drift here into the corner. 2-0 lead, 2 minutes 33 seconds left in this round 2 of 5. Texas trying to redirect that. Guard Dog keeping it on that side of the field. Here comes Bunch of the Hunch. See if he can get a right angle. Nice centering pass to Guard Dog. Unfortunately, just unable to connect. But he's been really close on a couple of those passes today. Just unable to find each other. Bunch of the Hunch is back there on defense, able to redirect it towards the far wall. Bunch of the Hunch doing a good job just playing solid blocking there, keeping them from transitioning too quickly, allowing the rest of his team to get down there. Guard Dog's going to get a piece of that. Nice little tip over the defender. Good attempt at a redirect there for the Horde, but Madison's there for the denial. Bunch of Hunch, good job to drive it off that back wall, not letting them carry it all the way around. Guard Dog's there on the side. Get a little air under it. He's going to have assistance from Texas to knock it out of there. Guard Dog's going to dribble it up here the far wall. Follow it up, trying to put some air under it, but the defenders get there before he can make that last move. Following Texas here. Switching over to Bunch, who's challenging in the corner, doing a nice job keeping this ball moving and rolling toward the net. Transition opportunity here for Madison. They're going to hit it off that back wall. Unable to get the double tap there, so Texas is going to be able to take it the other way for the Horde A team here. Bunch, nice redirect here, set up for Texas. Ooh, almost able to drive it home, but unfortunately just a little bit high on that approach and unable to redirect. A couple of the Horde members there on the denial there. 2-0 lead. Texas trying to knock it in again. going to be denied by Madison. Good opportunity here as this drifts towards the front of the net. But with the 2-0 lead and less than a minute left, you don't want to overcommit or triple commit. So good play by Guard Dog just to kind of hang back and let that play develop. Bunch of the Hunts trying to go up and set something up there, but a streaking player from Madison was right there to meet him. Texies ranging into the far corner here. There's Guard Dog. He's got a piece on it. A couple of Horde members there in front of the net able to knock that thing away and get it on their side of the field. Bunch of the Hunch, nice centering attempt here. Nobody's there, but Texies going to do a nice pass off that back wall. But Madison gets there quickly, smartly, to make sure that they can't make on the transition. Solid hit there by Madison, though. He got a big chunk of that ball, driving it as just about as hard as you could hit it, I think. Off that pass from Jackal, he comes in, just solid hit off the corner of his car there, and that's going to drive it in the net, not allowing the Horde to get back. So 6 seconds left. They've made this interesting. You can see we scored a goal in 3 seconds at the beginning of the match, so you know it can happen. But a good solid pinch there to drive it down the far side of the field. Is going to wrap around to the corner here. That's going to knock it away. It just has to touch the ground here for this game to be over. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Horde are going to go up 2-0 in this match with a 2-0 lead over the Madison Marvels A team. So we'll take a short break. We'll come right back. Stick with us. Alright, welcome back. This is round 3. The Horde currently up 2-0 on the Madison Marvels A team. Hanover's done a really good job. Both times, though, they've had a pretty solid lead and given up some late round points to this Madison team. Let's see if they can put a whole solid match together. Not to say they're not playing well. This is a tough Madison Marvels team, but definitely want to see consistency from start to finish. And I think the rotation's really starting to come together. So let's see how this third round shakes out. If the Horde wins this, they will get a victory on the week, and we'll see if they want to play more for fun after that. But at the same time, this match definitely isn't over. Madison Marvels A team is definitely a team capable of keeping this thing going and winning the last 3. So the Horde have to play appropriately and stay aggressive where they need to. But they definitely have a little bit more breathing room winning the first 2 rounds. And again, just want to see them finish strong here. Good shot there by Madison. That's going to go just over the top of the crossbar. I'm sorry, that was a good shot for the Horde. As they drive towards the net here, the Horde is in orange, Madison's blue. It's going to go all the way to the far side of the field. Jackal's going to go up for the back wall, but Texies is going to be there to drive it off into the corner. Guard Dog following this up along the side wall. Doesn't look like they've got the rotation back. See if he can do something with it. He's going to let them smartly. Let them drive it around the wall. They expected him to kind of challenge that. Kind of left it open for a good opportunity for a bunch, but we just couldn't convert on that one. Guard's going to drive it into the corner here. That's going to go into the far corner, back into the corner. But still on the Horde side of the field. See the Horde rotating back. Guard Dog be able to get a piece of that. It's going to stay here around midfield before Madison's able to redirect it toward their side of the field here. Going to dribble this into the corner across the front of the net. Nobody's there to connect on that. And that's going to drift over to the far side of the field. Guard Dog coming across. Drives it across the side of the field. Still a 0-0 game. 2 minutes into this match. Still 3 to go. Good shot there by the Madison Marvels. Neon Ridge. He's going to punch that in. You can see Guard Dog wraps that around. Jester does a nice job knocking off that side wall Neon Ridge follows it up with a nice shot between a streaking Texas player from the Horde trying to knock it away, but wasn't able to get there. 1-0 lead for Madison. Texas knocks that up to the far side of the field. Guards coming in for the challenge. Nice challenge. Keeps on the side of the field, but Madison's able to knock it away. Bunch of Hunch has it down here in the corner. He's going to redirect it toward the center of the field here. Madison's actually going to knock it back to their teammate who's going to knock it upfield. That could be dangerous, and they're going to knock it in to give them a 2-0 lead here. Crazy play there. You can see he actually knocks it back to his own player. High arcing shot. Guard Dog tries to go back, but a quick demo by the opposing player there from Madison. Smartly knocks him out of the way and gives them an easy goal. So Madison is playing hard, keep themselves into this match. Horde took the first two, but Madison is not going to go quietly and is going to try to put themselves back in the match with a victory in this round. Still 2 minutes 30 seconds left in the match. Good job there by Bunch. Patiently wait for that second touch. If he'd have committed to the first touch, they might have actually shot and scored. That's dangerous off the right crossbar, but the Horde's going to be able to carry that up and over. Following Bunch here, who's able to take it down. He's able to redirect there off the back wall, but nicely tipped away by Madison. Nobody there is back for the Horde, though, and that's going to give the Madison Marvels a 3-0 lead here. They look like a different team at this point. You can see nobody back for the Horde, nobody able to get there. That was a slow roller. Those are the ones that are painful to watch as a player because you just don't have the boost or time to get back. You know you could easily defended it, but unfortunately the rotation wasn't there to be able to defend that one. So Madison fighting back hard to get into this match, and they've got a 3-0 lead. But good opportunity here, able to get past the first defender. That's going to fly off the sidewall. Texas got to right himself here to get himself back into this fight. But Madison's going to take control of the ball and drive it down their side of the field. Guard Dog sees an opportunity. He's going to hit it off that sidewall, see if he can follow up on this one. They go up for the tip, unable to get the tip. The rotation coming in by Texas, unable to get there in time. Tries to go for the demo there. Good job by Bunch of the Hunch to knock it off the back wall. See if he can do something like this. Centered it past the two defenders, but again, nobody's there on rotation for the Horde to pick that up. Texas does a nice job keeping away from the defender, but they do a nice job defending again. So again, Madison's really put it together this round, and the Horde are having a hard time responding. Oh, and there you saw Guard Dog getting bumped around the net, unable to get back in defensive position. You saw him get bumped and knocked back. You saw Texas getting knocked back. They're definitely playing a more of a physical bumping game this round than they did last time, and it's really throwing off the Horde defenses. 4-0 lead here for the Madison Marvels in this third round. So the Horde really have to get really super aggressive here if they want to get back into this match. But this Madison Marvels team is playing a lot different. Good move here by Bunch of the Hunch. Able to nicely take it away from the defender, steer it around the net. Nice little touch in front of the net. Your instinct is just to try to boom it in front of the net, but if he'd have done that, they'd have come across the defense. Nice little touch. Nice touch play there, Bunch of Hunch, to put them back in this match. 55 seconds. It's a lot of time. You can definitely score 3 goals, and let's see if the Horde can put something together. Nice follow-up here by Texas with a little touch there at the kickoff. Guard Dog's going to be able to get up and get that one, keep it past midfield, keep it from going past midfield. Bunch of the Hunch is going to be able to follow that up, but one of the defenders is right there for Madison. Texas has an opportunity here to punch it in. It's going to go to the far corner. This is going to drift in front of the net. Good opportunity again, but unfortunately nobody home to really knock it in with that small opening that they had. There's just 25 seconds left. Lots of bumping. You can see definitely much more bumping and more demo attempts this round than in the previous rounds. So you can tell the Madison has shifted their approach a little bit and just waiting for the Horde to kind of respond. Nice block by Bunch of the Hunch to block it momentarily, but Damp Jackal's going to be able to come in and knock it in, give them a 5-1 lead, and that's probably going to do it for this third round here. And Marvel's going to be able to come back with 2-1 lead, or 2-1 with the Horde still with the lead, the 2-round lead. All right, little pinch there. That's going to go back here. Nice attempt there by Guard Dog. This is going to be followed up by a good attempt there. Looked like a bunch of the Hunch was streaking in, but Madison's going to win that one. GG's to our friend, or GR I should say, to our friends from Madison. They come back strong with a 5-1 victory in this third round. We'll take a short break, come right back with round 4. Stick with us. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are just getting set up for round 4 here. Go ahead and spectate this match. Again, Madison Marvels versus Hanover Horde A team. Hanover Horde came out with 2 solid first and second round victories, but the Marvels came back punishing third round 5-1. And I say punishing because they are really coming at the Horde, bumping, a lot of contact, particularly when the Horde are back on defense. They need to look for that bump there. You can see the Horde are ready for it. They were rotating back. Nice solid opportunity here. Bunch is going to drive us around the corner, hit this off the back wall, see if they can convert with a follow-up. Unfortunately, nothing able to do with that, and it's going to be still remains 0-0. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock here. Guard Dog's going to do a nice job redirecting this over the defenders. A couple more bumps there. Bunch is going to get a nice shot on the goal. It's going to drift right in front of the net. Nobody's there to really follow up, but Texas does a nice job keeping it in the corner. Keep pressure in there. Marvels are out of rotation a little bit, but so is Hanover. So everybody's going to have to reset here and recock this thing as this drifts back down to the Horde side of the field. Texas is going to carry this ball back to his teammate. Bunch of Hunt's going to get a nice hit on it. He's going to try to center this. It's going to drift down here to the corner. They're going to try to clear it. They cleared dangerously in front of the net, though. Going to drift over here to the corner, and Guard Dog's going to have to chase this back as they get a nice shot off their back wall, double tap off the back wall, but nobody's there to get a piece of it. So this is going to drift into the corner here, across the front of the net, back into the corner, and Madison tries to clear it down to their side of the field. They're going to get a good shot here. Guard Dog's back, though. Nice backflip to get that out of there and knock that away. A tip bear to the far side of the field. Texas going to go up. Again, it's going to drift to the far side of the field here. So a lot of back and forth. Still a 0-0 match. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Good job by Guard Dog to knock it away. They knock it right back, though. Guard Dog carries it over into the corner, and he's going to carry this down the side of the field here. Good opportunity here. It's going to redirect. Oh, just can't quite get it in there. He gets a little bit of air underneath that ball, but carried far of the net. So still a 0-0 match. Good redirect here towards the net by Guard Dog, but one of the Marvels right there on defense. Texas tries to get a bigger chunk of it, but it's going to tip off him and fly to the backside of the goal. Bunch of bumping going on in front of the net. Guard Dog's going to knock it in. Nice job. I think that was Texas. Let me take a look at that again. Might have been Bunch of the Hunch with a couple good bumps. They're giving them a little piece of their little piece of the action that they were given last game. Good bumps in front of the net make a big difference and really throws teams off the rotation. So it's a technique being used strongly by Madison in the last round. Now Hanover's really getting in on the bumping game for their benefit. Nice job by Bunch of Hunch to knock that away. Madison's going to go up and try to get that. It's going to be redirected by Guard Dog. Bunch of Hunch is going to knock this safely into the side wall here. Texie's going to go up and get a chunk of that. It's going to be knocked back and forth off that back wall. Let's see if the Horde can clear it out of there. It's going to safely drift past a couple Madison players, but a strong punch. Bunch of the Hunch is able to jump up and get that, though. Nice job. That was a strong shot by Madison team. And a bunch of the hunch was there for it. Guard Dog's going to be able to take this out and across, gets another redirect, so good job. Nice little bit of dribble in there, but Madison's going to come up aggressively and knock that back. 1 minute, 40 seconds left on the clock. We'll see if the Horde can hold this lead or add to it here. Texie's driving it down the field. Knocked to the side by Neon Ridge of the Madison Marvels. Bunch of the hunch, good challenge. Drive this towards the goal, but Madison's going to take it up and over and redirect down here toward midfield again. Guard Dog's right there to meet him though. Solid bump. Again, the bump does a lot of things. It takes teams out of their rotations. Good opportunity here, but that's going to drift far side. The bump's still a good thing. It knocks people out of rotation. Also takes away their momentum. This game is all about momentum and really keeping your car moving in some direction. You know, even if it's not the right one initially, you can carry that capability forward. Good shot there by Punch. But the Marvels are there to knock that away. Just 55 seconds left. Marvels need a score to stay in this thing. If the Horde win this round, they win the match. And they will get a win on the week. But good opportunity here for Madison. Good job by Texie, though, to take the ball off the top of the car. Not letting him do something with it. Texie's going to drive this up and around the edge. But Madison just sits still, let him hit the car, off the car. Guard's going to try and get the pinch coming down. He does have an opportunity here. Texie's coming in, but two players from Madison coming up over the top to knock that away. Bunch of hunch, another shot on the goal there. Hits off the back wall. And Horde need to move back quickly on rotation here. Guard Dog does a good job staying in place. A couple of shots there by Madison. Unbelievable. One off the top rail, one off the side in quick succession. They'll have another opportunity here, putting this one up. As soon as this touches the ground, the game is over down here towards the Horde side of the field. See if they can knock it in, and they're going to knock it in to finish this game off. Texie's is going to seal the deal here. Madison was just trying to keep that ball in the air. And Texie says, nope, this game's over right now. And he's going to send it in, give them a 2-0 lead. And that is going to do it for this match. We'll see if they want to play one more for fun, but we'll go ahead and conclude the stream there. So the Horde are going to win this 3-0, or 3-1. 3 rounds to 1 of Madison, win this round 2-0. So GG's to our friends from Madison. GG's to our Guard Dog, bunch of the hunch and Texas for a great win. And that's going to conclude round 5 action. We'll see you next time for round 6. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you.